When I first heard that, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about human read? Well, then you get into what's called long chain or short chain. And what that is the volume of information. Like, and again, these are ones and zeros, people. There's ones and zeros. And the volume could be, or the length, they call it the length of the read, could be, you're dealing with billions of pieces of information. So that read could be billions of bits long. Well, that's too much for us to understand. So we go back to short reads where we have less information, but then we have to understand depth too here. So depth is the amount of times that has been replicated to prove that this algorithm is true. So
same
just
result.
Ones and zeros doesn't mean that's truth. The depth, how many times that has been replicated, is what's proving that is true or not true. So you have length and you have depth. And if you have tons of depth but very little length, you've got really good data, but it's not robust. It's very granular. It's very small. It's not telling you what you need to know. It's telling you something's there, but it's just not giving you.
They'll tell you what it is.
Right. The long read is giving you, now you're getting, I'm getting meat, potatoes, apple pie, fucking whiskey. Right? I'm getting a whole meal, right?
Christmas dinner, baby.
Yeah, Christmas dinner, right? But again, if you don't have the depth, it ain't Christmas dinner. Could be McDonald's. We don't know. Yeah. Right? So this is where I've been the last 3 or 4 months, like learning a whole new language, understanding these processes. There's like RNA. Well, what's the difference between, RNA and DNA, right? Well, the big difference between RNA and DNA is as soon as you look at RNA, it's gone. Can't be replicated, can't be stored. You destroyed it. Well, the other big piece is RNA is like a direct message, a series of directions.
Right.
Do this, and this will happen. Right. So DNA can change that message, that RNA message. Think of it like a recipe book. This is the way Craig describes it. You got your grandma's recipe book, right? So all these different recipes in there, right? But it's one cookbook. So that's the DNA. So I want a recipe on apple pie. I pull the page out or I make a photocopy of it. Now I have the message, right? But once I use that message, and it's now a piece of paper, it's not in a book that's being protected. Paper could get water spilled on it. Any reason it could get lost, blown away in the wind. So that's another way to understand that RNA is a short message that is not long-lived. And literally, if you look at it, if you test it, you've obliterated. So you'll never be able to verify that message again. So it has to be handled in a lot more scrupulous conditions. Right. If you're going to get anything out of it. Because again, if you don't have depth, then you don't really know. So that's been, that has been a real challenge as a person of 60 years old who's still trying to keep up with understanding of the microbial shifts, because every day new papers, more information comes out, more correlations between different groups. And so I'm trying to keep up with the best I can with that, and then trying to now learn.
I'm surprised you still have hair, Leighton. Come on.
I got a bald spot up here, buddy. Don't worry. Poe and Scotch and Night help a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Everybody, right? Come on.